This is nothing but torture. This is nothing but pure pain. Listen, nobody deserves to go through this much pain. Yeah, I don't care who you are. I don't care what team you support, except Arsenal, right? And Barcelona. But anybody else, I don't think you deserve to go through this much pain, right? This is absolutely torture at its best. You can't explain this. At this point, you look at Chelsea, you look at what's going on, you look at everything that's happening, you have no explanation. You cannot put an explanation to it. You watch the game, you get frustrated, you ball to the core. There's nothing exciting. Esteva was the only thing exciting today, right? But before we get into all of that, listen, welcome to Famous Football. I'm your host, Nate. Let's talk football, yeah? Is there any football to talk, by the way? Yeah, but let's get into it. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2. Again, Bournemouth got another point out of Chelsea. Yeah, the first time we drew 0-0, 9-2-2, right? They managed to get away with 2 points from Chelsea, right? We go into games that everybody and their grandmother, not even their grandmother thinks we should be winning, but we go into this game, we either lose or we draw as of late, right? 7 games in the Premier League so far, and we haven't won. 7 games. We haven't won any. We draw, we lose. We draw, we lose. This is basically the routine that we're on right now. You can deep it that whatever is happening is beyond the pitch. I already did a video about that. You can go check that out. Yeah, that Chelsea problem is beyond Maresca. You can go look at that. Everything is there, right? As much as Maresca has his own thing to deal with and his own plan, his own problem. Yeah, that we can put on him. Don't get me wrong. Listen, Maresca has his share of what's happening at the club or what's happening in football right now. Like I said, what happened on the pitch, we have to look at him. But when you deep it, it go beyond him, right? Chelsea playing, yeah, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Even if you're now a Chelsea fan, you feeling sorry for us right now. This basically what we look pathetic out there. Now we get to play City this weekend, yeah, with the form that City is in. Look at Arsenal just dispatch, yeah. They just dispatched Aston Villa. The Aston Villa that we lost to, yeah, that we struggle against in the second half. They just dispatched Aston Villa 4-1. Very dominant performance from them, yeah. Gabriel Jesus scoring. And when was the last time we heard Gabriel Jesus score a goal? You don't know. I don't know. And the man took off his share. I belong to Jesus. Yeah, that's what you do. Listen, it's a wrap. At this point, it's a wrap. There's nothing we can. I can say nothing. I can do nothing. Right. This is basically what we are at this point. Let's get into the game a little bit. Right. This is how the game went. Chelsea started the game. First of all, there's no Rich James. Yeah, you know what. There's no Rich James, there's no Cucurella. But obviously, the lineup is a bit strong because if you look at attacking, you have Delap up there. I want to say the lineup, I know, yeah, that's ironic. I say the lineup is strong and then I go with Delap and I said Delap, yeah. But Delap was up there. Esteva started. Garnacho was on the pitch. Enzo was on the pitch. Caicedo was on the pitch. So in that, what's it called, 6 people that I just named, yeah. Those pretty good. They usually our star, right? Except maybe you put the lap down for João Pedro. I don't see this thing. Maybe Garnacho for Pedro Neto. Yeah, then that's it. But Regime is now on the page, so a champion comes in, right? Because Cucurella felt something in the last game, so Malo Gusto is playing as a left back. Understandable. But then Regimes is on the pitch. I understand we have to protect him and we have City, we're going away. So I understand the little protection here and there, and I understand that sometimes you have to mix it up. So in this instance with the lineup, I can't really blame Maresca for anything, right? But basically the entire game, 5 minutes, Bournemouth score. From what? Set pieces. Yeah, both of Bournemouth goal came from set pieces. We cannot do nothing at this point. Yeah, when it comes to set pieces, we might as well just leave the pitch, let the opposition score, and then come back and continue the game. Basically, that's it. Yeah, because even us being on the pitch, there's no use. Chelsea players being on the pitch, yeah, doing a set piece, there is no use. A flipping long throw, yeah, a flipping long throw. 2 of them. Semenyo is the one doing the long throw. Their best player is the one doing the long throw, and yet they still scoring. They still manage to score. Garnacho losing his man. Yeah, nobody's back post doing anything. The man's literally doing a tapping. Yeah, set pieces. Yeah, whoever is the set pieces coach is, I don't know, Bernardo, what's his name? Whoever he is at Chelsea, brother. You were doing good and then you went back to doing evil. Yeah, because this one is not bad no more. This is evil. Yeah, so everybody need to pick it up. We're talking about Maresca, but Maresca is not the one responsible for set piece. He is the head coach, so the blame goes to him, that's for sure. But whoever it is, the set piece coach out there, you need to pick it up. Now, you see, the goalkeeper coach on the other hand, we cannot say that because Sanchez against two, yeah, came up tough for us. If Sanchez was not doing what Sanchez we know him to be doing as of late, yeah, this game would have ended at least 3-4 for Chelsea. Now you can also say the same thing goes the other way because we also created chances, and that comes to my next point as well, right? We play these games, right, and there's nobody I can blame for this but Maresca, right? We look so much predictable even when we are in possession. Now everybody, except maybe you can say the quote-unquote big team, right? The Arsenal, the Man City, the Barcelona, and the Liverpool, right? That we come to maybe try to share possession. But everyone else, when we play them, they let us have possession. And we look predictable. Even when we have the ball, they already know what we're going to do, right? We're moving the ball right and for waiting for chances. And they just waiting to pounce whenever the opportunity comes. We saw that with Bournemouth, right? You saw the Esteva thing before the penalty even comes, before the penalty was given, right? One thought, boom, the ball landed where it landed, right? And the what's his name? He got it. The striker got it, and almost a goal. It was nearly a goal. And we saw that a couple of times with Bournemouth. That's basically how they be approaching us. Because when we in possession, listen, there is no element of surprise. No element of surprise. We just there, right? This game 2-2, where Bournemouth scored in the first minute. Palmer came back with a penalty. Esteva being Esteva, right? Esteva being Esteva. That's what we all call for him to play. We know he has a couple moments here and there, rough patches in those games, right? We all saw it, but we know those things happen. He's not Messi. He's flipping 18 years old, yeah? He's not Messi. We know that. But he also have the potential in him, and we need him to have as much game time as possible. We need that. For it's important for his development. At this point, the man does not need any sort of protection, right? He go up to Brazil. Ancelotti is basically giving him meaning when you have people that Rafinha out of them there. You have people that Cunha out of them there, right? Not Rafinha, but Cunha out of them there, and he's giving him minutes. And then when he comes to Chelsea, Maresca think we need to put him in the Pampers, yeah, and basically put him in the crate and then cuddle him like a kid. What we doing here? Give him the minute he needs, yeah, and see how he grows, see how he develop. Because you see, when the ball gets to him today, you know something's going to happen. And then again, there's another problem with Maresca. Why are you subbing out Palmer? Explain to me. Yeah? We know he's back from injury. We have City and all of that. Listen, the man wants to play, let the man play. He feel like he can play, let him play. I know sometimes, I was an athlete before, right? So I get it. Sometimes you feel like you can play 90 minutes, but your coach wants you, to kind of rest because there's another game 2 days, right? 2 days from the day you play. So you need you to rest if you're a very important player. So I get that, right? But listen, we 2-2, we need that win, right? It was basically we losing, even though it was a draw, but we losing, and we need our best player on the pitch. And Esteva being electric as he was today, you also took him off. For what reason? For what reason? All I can say is this: when the lineup, yeah, for the City game comes, which is this weekend, oh my God, I better see Esteva in there. There should be no explanation if he's not dead, he's not sick, his leg is not broken, yeah, he should be in that lineup. I do not care. Because at this point, Maresca, I don't know what you're doing, yeah, but you have to figure it out too. I will blame the owners for the things that I can possibly blame them for, which is literally almost everything, yeah, and the rest of it is on you. Because us looking predictable has nothing to do with them. That's how everything to do with your coaching style. The substitution you be making at times, questionable, brother. Lord have mercy, yeah? Lord have mercy, yeah? You would think, they're using juju on us, yeah? For all the Africans out there, I know you know what juju is. If you don't know what juju is, listen. Even if you're not an African, I know you know what juju is. You definitely know what juju is. The word has gone around so much, the term have gone around so much that everybody know what it is. For Christ's sake, it feels like it. Listen, this is pain. This is torture, yeah? You go watch your club play, yeah? Listen, I can tell when Bournemouth about to score. Yeah, when they about to do the throw in, I can tell that this is gonna be a goal. It's not just like I'm not so much sure about my team no more, right? But just like you just know. This is Chelsea. Anything can. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And last thing I want to talk about, Caicedo. I love Caicedo. We Chelsea fans, we adore Caicedo for the quality of player that he is, right? The potential that he have, the ability that the man possess, right? We love him for it. But I feel like the reason why we love him is the same reason I'm about to talk about as to why he's being a problem right now, right? Because the man is getting yellow card almost every single game. Brother, please. Yeah? Kante didn't get this much yellow card, yeah, and we know the type of tackle Kante put in. Kante didn't get this much yellow card, so Caicedo, please. And now we're going to go play Man City without our best midfielder. Lord have mercy. Somebody save us, please. Listen, I think Jesus Christ need to come again. Yeah, for all the Christian out there, you know what I'm saying. If you're not a Christian, whoever it is that's supposed to come again, yeah, let him come. Yeah, whoever it is that can save us right now needs to, because we're going to go play Man City without our best midfielder. And the last picture I saw Rodri, yeah, is back from injury. Listen, prepare the funeral procession, whatever the mortuary, whatever it is that you need to prepare, yeah, just prepare it, because there's gonna be a funeral procession on Sunday, because I think that's gonna be the 4th, and Chelsea is gonna be cooked and buried, yeah. If we go to Man City looking like the way we've been looking for the past few times, I don't see us coming out with a win. Shoki, Erling Haaland, Foden, with the mad form those people are in right now, and Pep Guardiola moving nuts, playing with 210. We are done, Call it a wrap. Jesus Christ, what's going on? At this point, you can't even explain what Chelsea problem is. I don't know. Some may look at it and say it's Maresca. Some of us don't think it's just Maresca alone. It's beyond Maresca. And then we go into the transfer market, right? This January transfer market, not thinking about doing business. We're waiting for the summer, right? We're gonna finish 15 and tell me who the quality player will want to come to Chelsea. I'm seeing news that the Vinicius Junior agents just offer him to Chelsea. Do you think Vinicius will want to come to Chelsea when we're not playing Champions League? So I don't care what they do. They better make sure they secure Champions League football for us next year. I'm not going back to watching one game a week. I'm not here for that. I am not here for that. Onus, Todd Bully, Egbali, what's the sporting director's name? Stewart, brother, Paul Winstanley. Put it together. I do not care what you need to do. You better get it done. When January's come, go get our people. Go get our quality that at least will help us get top 4. Because right now we're out of top 4. I think we might be on similar point with Man United, which is nuts. By the way, when this season started, Man United was near relegation. Now Man United is sitting next to us. What's going on? Figure it out. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts down below. More your thoughts. Again, everything we discuss. What do you think can help Chelsea? Please, all input right now. Opinions are needed. This is a war crime type of situation right now. All hands on deck. Whatever you have to say, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you in the next video coming soon. Cheers.